Don't forget to like, subscribe and share the videos.
Hello all, welcome to Ganesh IAS Academy. It is a special discussion related to previous year questions, okay, in which we are going to discuss the economic topics, okay. So the discussion is purely focused on to how to approach the prelims, okay, the way you have to crack the prelims, okay, how to solve the question with basic ideas, okay. This is the major motive of this session, okay. So in such a way the session will be goes on, okay. So let's start the discussion. Okay, which of the following situation best reflect the indirect transfer often talked about in media recently with reference to India? Okay, so it is actually a purely a current affair based question, okay. It is actually connected to the Vodafone International Holdings of the BV versus India, okay, Union of India, okay. So what is indirect transfer, okay, that is we are going to discuss, okay. Consider that we know that Alphabet is the parent company and Google is the subsidiary company to the Alphabet, okay. So what I am doing is consider the Facebook. Just by borrowing the Alphabet, he is going to earn the shareholding of the Google also, okay. So not directly buying the Google, okay, he is indirectly buying the Google by just buying the Alphabet itself, okay, because Alphabet is the parent company, okay. So not going to directly buy the Google shares, he is going to buy the Google through the indirect means, okay. Through the indirect means to buy the Google shares, he is buying the parent company's total shareholding, okay. So if the Facebook is totally buying the Alphabet total shareholdings, means he is indirectly become the owner of the Google also, okay. So that is called as indirect transfer, okay. By getting the holding of the parent company, you can getting the holding of the subsidiary companies of that parent company, okay. This is the basic idea of the indirect transfer. If you are directly buying the shares of the Google, means that is called as direct transfer. If you are going to indirectly buying the shares of the Google, means that is called as indirect transfer, okay. So this is the basic idea. With that, you try to eliminate the statement, okay. First, an Indian company investing in a foreign enterprises and paying taxes to the foreign country on the profit arising out of its investment. It is actually speaking about the taxes, okay. So it is not speaking about the capital holding of the company, okay. So eliminate it, okay. Next, foreign company investing in India paying taxes to the country of its base on the profit arising out of investment. So it is again speaking about the taxes only, okay. Third, an Indian company purchases a tangible assets in a foreign country and sells such assets after their value increases and transfer the proceeds to India. So it is also not focusing on what we actually discussed, okay. Next, foreign company transfer the shares and such shares derive their substantial value from the asset located in India, okay, which means you are indirectly getting the shares of the companies that is holding in India by just getting the shares of its capital company or else the shareholding company or else the parent company, okay. By that you are just trying to control the companies whatever it is hold in India, you just borrowing the or else just buying the shares of the parent company, okay. So that is called as indirect share, okay, which means consider it is a Reliance, okay. Their subsidiary company is Jio, okay. What Tata will do is to buy Jio, he is not directly going to buy a Jio, but he is going to buy Reliance, okay. So by that he is going to indirectly transfer all the shares of the Jio to Tata, okay. So that is called as indirect transfer. the statement fourth is also means that a foreign company transfer the shares and such shares derive their substantial values from assets located in India, which means they are not going to directly transfer the shares from India. Okay, they are going to buy certain company. That company is going to just send the substantial values of the assets from India, which means that is called as indirect transfer. Okay, so the fourth statement is actually means what is called as indirect transfer. Okay, so the transfer of assets or ownership interest in a company that indirectly result in the transfer of underlying asset. Okay, so that is called as indirect transfer. Okay, in such transaction, the ownership of the assets or interest is transferred through the sale or transfer of shares or ownership unit of an entity that owns those assets, rather than through the direct sale or transfer of the asset themselves. Okay, so it is not through the direct means, it is through the indirect means. Okay, so that is called as indirect transfer. Okay, so the question why they asked, okay, that is more important. Actually, it is the case related to the Vodafone and coin. Okay, so these things actually happened in the Vodafone also. Okay, and for that there will be the verdict for this case in 2021. Okay, so that to relate to this indirect transfer, they made a question related to this. Okay, so again, this is also a pure reflection of the current affair. Okay, if you have a broad knowledge about what is indirect transfer from this newspaper reading, means you can easily answer such kinds of questions. Okay, so current affair plays more important role in the prelims. Okay.